I'm Jennifer Morrell. I've been a local election official for about 8 years in both Utah and Colorado, and now I'm also a partner at the elections group. Ballot box retrieval teams on the outside looking in might seem like a really simple operation, but actually they're tasked with a number of steps every time they go out to collect from a single box. And they do this sort of chain of custody retrieval process at every box, at every location, every day throughout the whole election period. And it starts just by identifying the box that they're at. So that might be a box name, it might be a location. They note the date and the time that they're there. Both members of the retrieval team are listed on this form. They also have to identify the box or the bag that they're going to transfer ballots into these box or bags, and those are usually identified with a security seal number. After they do that, they need to note the security seal of the box that they're retrieving from, that it was intact. So simply just checking a box saying, yes, the seal was intact, and initialing that was the case. It's just absolute detail. Then they would remove the security seal and they would record that on that chain of custody form. And then they're going to go through a checklist of sort of each motion, each step for retrieving. That starts with inspecting the box to ensure that there aren't any signs of tampering or vandalism. Then they're going to unlock the door, transfer ballots into their bag, inspect the inside of the box to ensure there's no ballots left stuck against the wall or leaning somewhere. They're going to inspect the ground to make sure no ballots have fallen. They're going to seal that transfer box or bag that they're taking ballots back to the election office in. And they're going to record the seal numbers on that box. They're going to verify that the door of the ballot box has been locked, and both members of that ballot retrieval team are going to check that the lock has been locked, and they're going to note that or check that off. Then they're going to place a new security seal on the door. They record the new security seal that they just placed on the door. Then they transfer everything back into their vehicle. They're going to check through all of those boxes on all of those things I just mentioned. They're going to go and make a check and verify that all the procedures were completed and recorded, and they're going to initial that. They'll also make a note if there's service required for that box or anything, just maintenance-wise, that needs to be attended to. And then the very last thing they're going to do is they're going to note the time that they finished. They'll record that time, and once again, they'll initial both driver teams when they left that location and started heading off to the next one. And those steps are repeated all over again as soon as they arrive at the next location.